Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me again, Jen. Hello! And I am still coming to you live from my little planet Omicron as I recover from COVID and stay away from humans so I don't become some sort of plague monster and spread my germs all over to everybody. So you get to enjoy the weirdness that is my tiny little living space. So, we are today playing with the Sakki Sakki tarot deck, which is a tarot deck that was gifted to me, and I'm really enjoying it. I always really enjoy artsy kind of decks. This one also has some really neat back art on it. And we are, of course, comparing it with the Rider-Waite tarot. So what cards do I have for you today? I have the Knight of Pentacles, also on this one called the Knight of Coins. We'll go into some of the differences in just a second, but I want to kind of review over the imagery in the more traditional Rider-Waite card. So with the Knight of Pentacles, we have obviously the pentacles, which are earth, which are that material things, anything that is attached to our tangible world, anything that we can touch, smell, feel, or experience in some way with our typical senses that we go about our day without bumping into things. So the Knight of Pentacles is, of course, going to be an individual who also is very into those kinds of things. This is a person who likes gifts. Their love language is gifts. This is a person who will bring you sorts of things like that, material things. They're probably not going to do a lot for you, but they're happy to give you money. They're happy to give you gifts. They are also more academic, interestingly. So a person who is represented by the Knight of Pentacles is not just like out for material gains just to have money. They want to do something with it. They want to invest. They want to give to something that they believe in, which is why they are so giving to their friends. This is something to them that it is an investment. If they're investing in you and your friendship with them, that is an investment that they hope will have some return. That is not to say that they always have some strings attached to their gifts, but yeah, if this card comes up inverted, be aware of that for an individual. He is a knight that is on a horse, as with most of the knights are in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. He is holding out the pentacles, so it's very clear that this is a knight and this is the Knight of Pentacles. All of the imagery is very easy to see. The background color is this bright gold, so you can see this is a daytime card. Typically, this is a very lucky card. It's a good money card, all of those kinds of things. He is practical. He is loyal. He is also probably spending money on very luxurious things. This is not a person who would drive a cheap vehicle, let's say. That horse is definitely, look at that. It is a big black stallion. It is one that is like maybe a Clydesdale or something like that. This isn't just some kind of little donkey or pony kind of animal. So, what does that mean for the Sakki Sakki deck? Well, for one, being it is artsy, our horse doesn't really look quite like a noble steed. He looks a little more, I don't know, it kind of looks like he has a beak. Maybe it's kind of a griffin horse thing. I don't know. But either way, the one difference that I do note on this, as even though the horse itself and the knight are kind of darker colors, they are the black or the purple in this case, the background is still that yellow, but the difference, and I'm going to pull up this card at the same time. The background in this one, the hills and mountains are just kind of easy going. There's not a whole lot of terrain back there that looks rugged. Whereas with this one, you can actually see there's like craggy mountains back there. This looks like there's a boulder or something behind him. It looks more filled with trials. So we know that mountains, when they're represented, we want to look. Is it like easy hills or are they big craggy mountains like this? And where are they? Are they on top of the mountain? Are they next to it? Is it far in the distance? These are all indicative of struggle of some kind. Where are you in the story of your struggle or in the story of your trying? What are you championing? And in this case, he hasn't quite gotten there yet, or he has overcome. But either way, it was a big thing to overcome instead of something easy. And I do kind of like this card better for that reason. Because I feel like a lot of times people see the Knight cards and they're like, oh, everything's going to be expedient and go easily and all that. But keep in mind that the Knights are usually representative of people who are still young and very fallible in what they do. So they're still learning. They kind of maybe feel like they know everything. Again, this is representative of people in their late teens, early 20s, up to about their 30s, just about. We are still learning a lot. The major parts of the brain have not yet finished developing when we're at that stage of the game. So I like the idea that this is a knight who has had to work for the things that he has gained. He has had to study for those intellectual things that he has. And when I say intellectual, this is an individual who puts a lot of merit on the academic sides of things. This is somebody who doesn't just learn something and be like, oh, now I know a thing. They want proof. They want evidence that they learned it. They want a certification. They want something that says, I did this thing. Even if it is them just going forth to somebody else and teaching them how to do it. They do not just like, I guess trivia is something that they would do, but they really want knowledge that has some meat to it, something that they can use. Again, being that coins, pentacles, are representative of things we can touch, things that are material. Same thing for intelligence. It has to be an intelligence that is something we can hold on to, something we can use in the real world. So I like that that is the mountain in the background of that one. Keeping in mind that we've got the daytime and everything is still kind of hunky-dory for this night, I do like that it still keeps to the brighter colors and all of that, even though it's way artsier than the other one. It does still have, he's got a shield, or maybe it is just holding a coin, but it has the 5-pointed, it does look more like a flower, but I can see that it is definitely that pentacle energy on there. I think even the ground almost looks like it's got a pentacle on it or a flower on it. So I do like that. Again, things that annoy me about both of these cards, there's so little green on it. Green is representative of coins and the earth and pentacles and all of that. So it is weird to me when they don't have that on there. So I don't know. That's just me. I like when they lean into the cardinal colors that go along with each of the 4 elements. And when they don't, I'm like, you guys could have done better. Make it easier for these poor people who are just starting out. Either way, I love both these cards. I hope you do too. I think they definitely represent that going into a more financial and intellectual sort of movement of things. This is a good card. It's positive. Learn from things. Learn. I am definitely learning right now that COVID is not fun. Either way, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you again very soon.